Okay, so we're going to be on Delta Math, assignment number 7. We're looking at writing equations. Go ahead and click there. And the thing you want to remember about writing equations is that it's always in the form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, and we need to figure out what our m is and we need to figure out what our b is. So those are always the two things that we're looking for when we're writing equations. Okay, so our m, our slope, remember that's the change in y over the change in x. So we got to look at that. Our change in our y, so we're going to look at our y values. So those are our y values. And so if I look to see how is my y changing from -8 to -2. If you don't like negative numbers, you could say, okay, how is my y changing from 10 to 16? Well, either way you look at it, it's changing by +6. Okay, so your change in your y is 6 over. Now we need to check our change in our x value. So again, right above where we looked at the change in y, we're going to look at 0 to 1. Well, that is +1. For the other point, you would look at 3 to 4. Well, that's +1. So our slope here is 6 over 1. Okay? We could also write 6 over 1 as 6. So our slope is 6. Now our b value. Our b value, let me just erase some of this here. We need to look at when x is 0. When x is 0, so here, x is 0, what is your y value? What is your y-intercept? Well, that is -8. So now, once you have both of those things, you have the m and the b, you're going to write your equation. So it already gives you the y equals, so you don't need to write y equals. Your m value is 6, then you got to write the x, and your b is -8, so -8. And you can go ahead and submit your answer. Hit yes, and we're good to go. Let's try another problem. So here we have a graph. And with the graph, you still need the m and the b value. So the m, the slope, m, the slope, and you need the b. So the m here, we usually use rise over run. Okay, so let's look at our rise over our run. What I like to do is just zoom in on the graph and look for 2 points. So I see 2 points. Here's my 2 points. I have one here, and then I have one here. So I need to do a rise over run. So my first point, I have to go down. Whoops, I didn't change color there. Thought I did. I have to go down, so I'm going to go down and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went down 5, so that's -5. So my rise is a -5 over, see how much I run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So my run is 6. I can't simplify that, so I'm just going to leave that as is. And now I have to look for my b value. So I'm just going to go ahead and erase my slope because I don't need that right now. And I'm going to look for my b value. Remember, your b value is your y-intercept. So your y-intercept is going to be on the y-axis. So you look right here, this is your y-axis, the one that is going straight up and down. So where does the graph touch that? It's right here at -7. So our b value is -7. Okay, we're ready to write our equation now. We have our m, we have our b. Notice on this one, it does not give you the y equals, so you have to write the y equals. So it will be y equals, and then the rise over run, or the slope, is -5, 6, space x, and then our b value is -7. So again, we have to use y equals mx plus b. And we can submit our answer. Whoops.